So we're in the studio today with Henderson native Eric Stone. Eric, you left us for a while after high school. You went to Henderson County?
Yes, ma'am.
And you came home and you're making some music. So how was it to be on the road and now you're home?
It was different. It was like Henderson's a great place to be at, but it's obviously, you know, not the rest of the world. So I just wanted to get out and see the bigger areas and just experience life. Right.
And now you're home and you're working with Fly Gang. How's that going?
Oh, it's going real good. Like, we're really getting everything together as far as the music goes and really just taking a shot at this thing.
All right. So what kind of stuff are you doing with them?
Well, right now we're promoting the single, Come On Back, which is also the video that I had. And we're really just pushing to get that out there and let the listeners, you know, really get a grasp of that before we do anything else.
I did. I listened or watched the video today, and I liked it. It was awesome. What kind of inspired you to make that video and the song? Did you write the song?
Yes. Yeah, I did write it.
What's the backstory with that?
Just life. It's just everything, you know, little pieces that I've went through and that I've experienced and just different situations. And I just kind of put that together and made a story, you know, for everybody to witness, for the 9-to-5, you know, grind workers and the people who get up every day and punch a clock. Like, just everybody's going through some kind of struggle. I wanted to relay my message to them.
I noticed there was a lot of imagery from Evansville and Henderson. Even our local building here was in it. So,
right.
So that was really cool. And the video itself was really well done. So,
yeah. Shout out to Ill Will for that.
Now, I know that you're the second local artist to be featured on Kiss It or Diss It here on 106.1 Evansville. How does that feel?
It feels good because it's hard to get on the radio. It really is. So if you can, I mean, you might as well embrace it. Be proud.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of people who never get to work with major producers, but I hear that you worked with Eric Hot Sauce Hunter.
Yeah.
He's worked with Destiny's Child, Usher, Rascal Flatts, and a lot of other major artists. So what was that like?
Well, it was an experience. It really was. Like, he's a great producer. Great. I mean, at everything he does. I've known him pretty much my whole life, too, so that's good.
How did you guys meet?
We went to school together. He's actually from Henderson.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
He moved away, and he did big things, great things.
Okay. So what have you guys worked on, and what did you learn from him?
I learned really how to write, how to be an artist. That's why I say I'm not really a so-called hip-hop artist as I am just a fan of music and an artist in general. Eric, he teaches you how to do things that you wouldn't normally even try, you know.
Yeah. So our listeners know Fly Gang from all the concerts that they've been doing lately. How did you get hooked up with them?
Well, again, like, I went to school with a lot of these guys, and I trust a lot of these guys. So Ray come to me, obviously, and he's like, hey, man, I got this idea. This is what I want to do. And I trust in Ray. He's had me doing things that I didn't think I could even do, and he brought me a lot more faith back into myself for means of stuff I won't get into, but just reasons that I didn't think. But we really just been coming together as a family. A. Hagen, you know, Donnie, Boo, everybody out here. Like, we just really been coming together and making stuff happen. Like, that's how you do it. It's family oriented.
What other things are you guys working on now? Are you going to be performing anywhere? Are you going to be doing any albums?
Yeah, we have an album coming in the future. I'm not really sure exactly when, so probably around April or so we'll release the album. I have a second single coming a little bit later in the beginning of the year. That's more geared toward, I guess, church, you know what I mean, or people who could listen to it in an older age range or whatever. My grandma, for instance, she wanted me to do something that she could understand. She said she liked the beats, but I talk too fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of catered that to her and made it where she could drive to church and feel proud to listen to it and not feel bad, you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you have a name for the album yet?
Yeah, I'm going to call it Napoleon Complex.
Any reason why?
It's just little big man syndrome. You know, that's how I feel. Little guy, but I feel 7 foot tall right now, so.
Okay. Any surprises on this album that you want to talk about? Kind of give us a little sneak peek on?
I mean, really, it's all going to be kind of in the same creative mind. Like, I'm going to keep working from my life experiences and that, and I'm going to keep just giving realness in the music. I think that's what it is. Everybody needs the realness, and all the party stuff's cool, but that's not realistic right now to what's going on in times.
Okay. So, in talking about your music, who has inspired you, and who, like, what artists do you look up to and kind of model your music after?
It's a tricky one because I like a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, I like everything from Phil Collins to Eminem to Katy Perry. I even listen to the Bieber a little bit sometimes. I mean, it's just whatever I can get creativity out of, I use it. And I think, like I said, the best music's real music. So anything that grabs a hold of me, you know what I mean, in the first seconds of listening to it, I can learn from it, I can use it. Everything's always got its own lane, I guess, to use, you know, at a certain time, how you feel.
Okay. Do you think that you sound like anybody?
No, I hope not.
Your own artist?
Like me, yeah. I want to try to be in my own lane. I don't want to toe step or be compared to anybody. I just want to be me.
Okay. Ultimately, where would you like to go with your music, and what would you like to do with it?
I want to go as far as I can. Like, I wouldn't say, just rich and famous, and success means something different to everybody, So I just want to take it as far as I can, but the main thing I want to do is help people. Like, if I can get one person through their day and they feel like I changed their day for the better, then that's what I want to do. I succeeded in my task.
Okay. Are you going to be sticking around the area? Are you planning on leaving us again?
No, I'm going to stay. This is my home. That's where I'm from, so that's why I got back here. Had to bring it back to the place where it all started. And like I said, I've been gone, I've been away, and there's no place like home, I guess, the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home, so that's where I'm at.
Okay. Would you have any advice for any younger artists who are just starting out and haven't had the experiences that you've had?
Ooh, all I could tell them is make everything count. Every move's got to make a bigger effort, I guess. Every move's got to make a step farther. You got to really dig in. You're going to hear a lot of no's. I mean, everybody tells you no. Everybody's going to tell you can't do this and do that, but you can do that because it's you. As long as you keep moving forward and you keep pressing and you try as hard as you can, everything can happen. That's what they say, A lot of people don't believe that, I guess, because it gets hard, but the more you dig in, the more you get out of it.
So you've had a lot of pushback in your career.
Definitely.
From a lot of different places and people and...
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
People I thought would help,
So you said that your grandmother supports your music, and
oh, yeah.
Anybody else in your family or your friend circle?
I mean, everybody here in the Fly Gang, they obviously support me wholeheartedly. They go out of their way to put in effort, and I really appreciate that, and I thank them for that. And I really look at them like they're some of my biggest family, and my grandparents, of course, my grandma, my granddad. He's one of those guys that don't really understand what I'm doing. He just believes in hard work and stuff like that, but they support everything I'm doing. Like, my grandma's like my backbone, all this stuff. She really, I guess she's real proud of me, even though she doesn't understand what I'm trying to do. So
well, I think she'll like the song that you're working on for her. So, you going to go to her church and perform it?
I could, actually.
Good. Okay, well, do you want to give any shout-outs or anything that we missed here?
I mean, I just want to shout out the Tri-State and all the fans for, number one, obviously, because wouldn't nobody without them. You got to have that support, and I just hope to keep giving good music, and I hope the Tri-State learns to embrace and love me like I love this place. So. Okay.
And where can they find more information about your music and who you are as an artist?
Well, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Element, Instagram.com/I am Eric Stone, and Facebook. Subscribe to Fly Gang TV, and you can check out the video on YouTube, obviously, and it's everywhere else on Facebook. So
yeah, I saw it on your Facebook page, so had to click on it and watch it.
It's not hard, I don't think, to find. It's pretty much there.
Okay. What about any events? Do you have anything coming up in the near future?
Yeah.
Let me chime in, and I just got to say something because I ain't even told Eric this. Okay. When you see the video, it looks like a movie. You know what I'm saying? I directed this. It's Ray of Fly Gang. I directed it. So when I was directing it, it looked like a movie, right? But I could only had sold length of time is like 4 minutes though, so you can't really get everything you need into it. So Eric don't even know, but this summer we can already take that and turn it into a movie. So we're gonna be shooting a movie of Come On Back. So we're gonna start shooting this summer, and we're gonna shoot all through the summer. So this time next year, we hopefully to release the movie. Come On Back, the movie.
How do you feel about that? Are you overwhelmed with?
Nah, that sounds cool. It's something different. So it's more I get to learn, I guess, and this would be totally new to me.
Are you going to shoot it here in the area?
Yes, we're gonna shoot it. We shooting it in the area. I talked to the director the other day, and I just wanted to surprise him on the air. He didn't get his face like this. He don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Catch him blushing on air.
On my hood.
No, I think that'll be great. What is the storyline going to be? Kind of the same as the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little boy in it, we're going to show you everything that the little boy goes through in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All the things that kind of Eric went through. It's a lot of things that people don't know. They don't know that when he was in Florida, he was recording at Eric Hunter's studio, but Eric Hunter's studio was like 3 hours from his dad's house. So he would go and stay somewhere else just so he wouldn't have to drive 3 hours and spend so much money to get back to the studio. So a lot of people see, a lot of things went behind Eric that nobody knows. So we're going to give more of that to the people.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.